It's amazing where children's imaginations can take them. Their options are limitless. But somehow along the way, we begin to forget how possible it all is, especially for girls. It wasn't that long ago that I was a young girl with so many dreams and amazing adventures I was anxiously awaiting to take. Thank goodness that for every person who told me what I couldn't do, I had someone reminding me what I could. Unfortunately, not every child has that same support. That's why I love the story of Phyllis Wheatley, and I'm so happy that her book is a part of the Kinsey collection. Phyllis was enslaved, and the family that owned her decided to teach her to read and write, and she exceeded their expectations learning Greek and Latin. One day, she was found writing on the walls with coal, and it was this moment that led her to write her famous book, Poems on Various Subjects, Religious and Moral. She was only 13 years old when she became the first published African-American female author in 1773. When I hear Phyllis's story, I immediately think of all that she was able to accomplish during slavery. She was unaware that someone like her wasn't supposed to read, let alone write a book. Her vision for her life was limitless and full of possibility. Nothing stopped her from telling her story. That's why the greatest gift you can give a child is the ability to dream, the opportunity to use their imagination. Whatever they are able to dream will shape the man or woman they become. Stories like Phyllis's need to be shared with others. They remind us of what we are able to accomplish, and more importantly, the strides that made it possible for us to live the fortunate lives that we have today.
Thy various works, imperial queen, we see, how bright their forms, how decked with pomp by thee, to tell her glories with a faithful tongue.
Ye blooming graces triumph in my song. Now here, now there, the roving fancy flies, till some loved object strikes her wandering eyes.
Whose silken fetters all senses bind, and soft captivity involves the mind. Imagination, who can sing thy force? On Imagination by Phyllis Wheatley. Share the untold stories that are a part of your own family's history. You never know what can spark the imagination and inspiration of a child.